Citroen's new large car, the C5X, will be available with only 3 powertrain options at launch. The plug-in hybrid variant has already impressed us, while we recognize that its hefty price will likely limit its appeal to users looking for a tax-cutting company car. In fact, beside the PHEV, there are 2 pure petrol versions of the C5X. The 1.6-liter 4-cylinder engine in the mid-spec vehicle produces 178 brake horsepower and 250 Nm of torque. However, this huge hatchback-entry crossover's point is a 1.2-liter 3-cylinder engine that produces 128 brake horsepower and 230 Nm. Those numbers appear to be modest for a vehicle that competes with automobiles like the Skoda Superb. On paper, the performance stats aren't especially impressive. 0 to 60 miles per hour takes 8.1 seconds, and top speed is 130 miles per hour. The C5X 130 PS feels much lighter on its feet on the road than the hybrid variant, thanks to its smaller engine and absence of a large battery. The car's pure petrol variants lack the plug-clever-in's dynamic suspension, instead relying on Citroen's progressive hydraulic cushions, in effect, fluid-filled bump stops. However, there is a slightly more predictable and consistent level of calmness here. The way the C5X turns into corners has a certain beauty to it, even if the steering lacks feel, and the body control is quite respectable. In some ways, though, this chassis personality is a good match for the engine, because despite the pure petrol model's less weight compared to the hybrid, the 3-cylinder engine is still aware that it's towing a large family hatchback. You'll definitely hear some 3-pot rumble if you thrash it to the point where the 8-speed automatic transmission starts giving kickdowns. But it's okay, as long as you're not in a rush, and the transmission shifts smoothly throughout. It has 19-inch alloy wheels, LED headlights, front and rear parking sensors, and a reversing camera, just like the entry-level Sense Plus, but it has a larger infotainment display, a heated steering wheel, a different alloy wheel design, and a head-up display. The cabin is clearly plusher than many recent Citroens, with high-end textiles and finishes visible up front, and any less expensive elements stashed down deep. Gloss piano black plastics, on the other hand, are a less welcome arrival, as we've found that their showroom beauty isn't matched by scratch resistance. With a sharp display that doesn't lag while responding to inputs, Citroen's infotainment system is yet another step forward for the company. However, the built-in TomTom navigation software pales in comparison to what you may get by connecting your Android or Apple phone. Fortunately, all variants of the C5X include these connections as standard.